नमस्कार और स्पिन सेलिंग पॉडकास्ट में आपका फिर से स्वागत है। अगर आपने पहला एपिसोड नहीं सुना है तो आपको पहले वो एपिसोड सुनना चाहिए। सिर्फ 6 साढ़े 6 मिनट का पॉडकास्ट है जो पहला एपिसोड है, और वहाँ मैंने सिर्फ इतनी बात की है कि अगर आप हाई टिकट साइज सेल के बिज़नेस में हैं, यानी अगर आपके कस्टमर को लाखों करोड़ों रुपए सालाना खर्चने का डिसीज़न लेना है, तो ट्रेडिशनल तरीके से आप अपना प्रोडक्ट नहीं बेच सकते। फॉर एन एग्जांपल, जैसे जैसे मान लीजिए कि आपका कस्टमर एक आईटी हेड या एक सीईओ या एक सीओओ है जो एक ई कॉमर्स कंपनी में काम करता है, और उसने अपने कस्टमर सर्विस सेंटर की क्वालिटी को ऑडिट करने के लिए एक ऑटोमेटिक प्रोडक्ट जो उसके पूरे के पूरे क्वालिटी ऑडिट प्रोसेस को ऑटोमेट कर दे, वो डिप्लॉय करना है। अब ये कोई लाख 2 लाख सालाना का खर्चा नहीं है, ये बात है कम से कम करोड़ों की। और आपका कस्टमर उस ई कॉमर्स बिजनेस में एक एम्प्लॉय है। Yes, it is true that you are talking to maybe IT head or CEO or COO of the company, but it is also true that these, people at high designations are not going to take a decision on a product which is going to cost them multiple $1,000 every year in a jiffy. I mean, just by looking at features of your product, or just by taking one demonstration of your product, they are not going to make up their mind. We know that they are not buying a LED TV or a small hatchback car, or a pair of jeans. There are multiple factors that are in play in such kind of high ticket size deals. Now, in a scenario like the one that I've just mentioned, obviously a high ticket sale scenario, आप अपने प्रोडक्ट का डिमॉन्स्ट्रेशन देकर, आप उसके बिजनेस उसके उसके बेनिफिट्स बताकर, या बाकी कंपटीशन से आपका प्रोडक्ट बेहतर कैसे है ये बताकर सेल नहीं कर पाएंगे। मल्टीपल ऐसे एग्जाम्पल्स हैं जिससे ये सिद्ध हो चुका है कि ऐसा हो ही नहीं सकता, ऐसा होता ही नहीं है, और यह बात बार बार लगातार प्रूव हो चुकी है। I've also talked about a little more on what exactly is high ticket size deals and what is the meaning of this spin selling in my first episode. So do pause and go back to the episode 1 just in case you haven't heard that one. Listen to it and then come back for this episode. All right, let's break down the difference between little to no consequence sale and high consequence sale before we dive deep into spin selling. See, a lot of us are pretty familiar with selling stuff where the stakes aren't that high. Let's say if I want to buy a pair of jeans, if they're not exactly what you wanted, that's no big deal actually. But when it comes to the big stuff, जैसा एक एग्जाम्पल मैंने पहले दिया, एक एग्जाम्पल, लेट्स से देयर इज अ मेजर सर्जरी, right? You're making a decision that could seriously impact a business. Well, obviously that's a whole different ball game. So picture this: you stroll into a store, pick out a pair of jeans, place your order online. Uh, if these jeans doesn't come out to be perfect, no harm done actually. But let's just flip the script. Now you're facing a big decision, like whether or not to undergo a life-changing operation. That's the kind of decision you are not going to take in a rush. You will have questions. You will need more information. You will want to be absolutely sure that it's the right move. Now just apply the same logic to business. High consequence sales are when your product or service could make or break someone's business. Well, they buy it and they later realize that they've messed it up. Well, it is definitely going to spell disaster for them. Think about it. A faulty system could turn away customers, tank sales, well, you name it. That's where spin selling comes in. It's all about making your customer feel confident, feel secure, and ultimately making the right decision for their business. Trust me, when the stakes are high, spin selling's got your back.